One Piece chapter 1078 Escape Limit. On the cover story, we got Judge and Caesar finally uniting together to form Neo-Mads. So I guess they're done fighting for second place, so they're gonna work together to beat Vegapunk for the top spot. At the beginning of the chapter, we're at the lab interior of Egghead Island. Sentomaru on the phone with Stuzzy, he like, man, Uncle Kizaru coming here? Stuzzy like, that's right. CP0 was meant to wait for his arrival after eliminating the doctor. The government, she basically saying, consider this incident to be far more severe than Ohara. For one, the doctor not only continued the scholar's forbidden research, he's taking it much further. Second, unlike Ohara, Egghead actually has a formidable combative and defensive capabilities. So the government pulling all the stops to make sure that their knowledge of the Void Century do not get out because they don't want nobody to know about this. And Sentomaru, like, when you put it like that, it's no surprise they're coming loaded for bear. And Sentomaru basically saying, telling everybody that work at Egghead, y'all heard the lady, the Navy's gonna try and repeat history, so learn from it. You can't afford to hesitate. And all the workers, man, they like getting the ships, man. We about to get the hell up out of there. They all running for their life as they should. So we get back to third floor lab building C. Frankie call it Usopp Lilith. He telling the Boa Hancock Seraphim, damn you, you brat. Even if my right side's frozen solid, my left can still pack a punch. And she not even paying him no attention. And we got Pythagoras coming out of nowhere like, why, S-Snake, who ordered you to do this? And she just stomp on him and kaboom. It look like he gone. And Frankie like, no, wait. I said wait. We get back to second floor building A. We got Atlas, Robin, and Chopper. And Chopper like, all those screams and explosions, I hope everyone's right. And Robin like, I tried checking, it seems the Seraphim are running amok. And Atlas say it doesn't make any sense. One thing's for sure, Robin says, one thing for sure, when Nami screams, a certain someone will always dash to her aid in an instant. So we all know that's Sanji. We should focus. I bet everyone's pinned down. So this is Robin having a calm mind in a terrible situation. And she basically saying, man, they're gonna be all pinned down since they're all fighting these strong Seraphim. And she's like, what if something happens to Vegapunk's main body while we're all distracted? And Chopper like, that's a good point. Atlas says, that reminds me, there's a rule that's been sealed off for a while. So we're gonna go back to the room where Shaka was shot at last chapter they about to go to. And they tell Atlas to lead the way. Third floor building A. Nami and Sanji and Brook's group. And Nami's holding Edison telling him to hang in there. And Brook like, I'm about to go search for Vegapunk. And we get an awesome panel of the Jinbei Seraphim attacking Sanji. And it does nothing to him. And the Jinbei Seraphim is surprised. And Sanji like, why you looking surprised? This is the undying power of love, bro. Fourth floor building A. Luffy, Sanji, and the CP0 agents Rob, Lucci, and Kaku. And Zoro like, them damn flames, why aren't they going out? And Luffy like, forget that, where did the Hawkeye looking guy go? He must have run off. And Rob Lucci, he ain't just run off. Odds are he's reprioritized the order of his targets. Basically saying, he said he went to go eliminate the weaker members because that will rattle the stronger members and handicap them. And Zoro like, man, I'm gonna chase this dude down. And Luffy tells Kaku, well, he calls him Usopp, to go after Zoro before he gets lost. And I guess that's the unconscious confidence that Luffy has in Usopp. He's thinking in his head, Usopp, to go after a Hawkeye Seraphim. And Kaku like, slow down, Roanora. And he like, and Kaku like, what? Who you calling Usopp? And then Luffy hits the S-Bear with Hawk Gatling. And it really doesn't do much. And Rob Lucci's telling him to use your brain. It doesn't matter how many times you hit him, it won't work. And we all know, man, Luffy gonna keep hitting till he makes some damage. And we got the narrator telling us only one day remains before the infamous Egghead incident. However, the wheels of this tale were set into motion 3 months ago. And we get a cut panel to the Holy Land of Marigis 3 months ago. And we get a call from the Denden Mushi from Egghead basically saying Dr. Vegapunk is researching the Void Century. And they sent their CP agents to go investigate because I guess they don't want to get rid of their world's smartest scientist that's building all this stuff for them on a whim. But the narrator tells us that all the CP agent ships just mysteriously disappear. And we get another call from Egghead to the Holy Land of Marigis. And the narrator tells us the conversation between the 5 elders and this individual totally exposed the full extent of the genius scientist's treachery. And so the elders decided to order Vegapunk's assassination. It fell to Cyberpol Agent Zero to execute the mission. However, the 5 elders anticipated that Vegapunk Vegapunk will resist, so they sent one of their own escorted by Admiral Kizaru. They also reinforced the fleet they deployed with backup from several naval branches. So we got vice admirals, and a Gorosei member coming. Their caution level was raised to total war imminent. And then the sudden and unexpected appearance of Emperor Straw Hat Luffy's ship basically put them all into disarray. We got a Kainu looking man, we got Luffy laughing, and we got the bald-headed turtle molded looking Gorosei member basically saying, that man again, that brat. This chain of events is going to culminate tomorrow, and the outcome will shock the world. And then we get a panel back to the lab where Shaka was shot last chapter. And Vegapunk like, this was all you're doing? Answer me. And we finally found out who the traitor is. It's Vegapunk York. And she basically tells him why she's doing all of this. She said, I want to be a celestial dragon. Vegapunk like, you visited me to the land of Marigis. We went there a long time ago. You know those people are despicable. Why you want to be one of them? And she basically said, honestly, the world doesn't need more than one of us. So we got the clone or part of him that wants to be the only one. And this is crazy. He got betrayed literally to himself. This is a crazy chapter. Well, anyway, that's it for the chapter review. Fearless Joy out. Deuces. Till next time. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Peace.